What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today we're going to start episode 1 of Poser of the Week. You guys are pretty awesome. Let's get started. That's right, guys, Ryan back with another video today. Episode 1 of Poser of the Week. We've been talking about this. I included a bit of it in 6 scale news, but honestly, those episodes were running a little longer than I'd like them to be, so I thought we'd pull the poser part out into a totally separate video. That way I can actually focus on that and get better at posing, honestly. So last year, actually it was beginning of 2020, it was end of 19, beginning of 2020, I made the effort, the decision, the goal to get better at posing my 1/6 scale figures. And I've been watching How to Be a Poser, I've been watching Posing with Peter, I've been watching just different unboxings and different people out there and Instagram and Facebook and all this kind of stuff. You guys out there are just awesome at posing. And I have gotten better. I have gotten better. I used to be pretty bad, honestly. But I've got some pretty good ones out there. And so I thought it would be cool to showcase some of those people out there in the community who are really good at it. And then all of us as a community can get better. And I thought that would be a cool thing to do. And I thought this would be a cool format to do that in. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So what I've got is I've had you guys submit photos via Instagram with the hashtag Poser of the Week. So if you want to participate in the next episode, that's how you need to do it. Take photos, put them on Instagram, hashtag Poser of the Week, or you can email me 6scalenews@gmail.com and I will take those submissions and we'll showcase them here. Future Ryan here. Evidently, YouTube has killed the polls option, so there's no polls to click up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below and as a pinned comment, and you can click on that link and vote for the ones you want. I don't know why they get rid of the polls, but they did, so it's down there. First off, we've got Darth Maul in a pretty epic pose. Honestly, I really like this one. I love that he took the time to actually pose the clothing, because there are wires and all that bottom parts of the cloak, and I like that he used the screaming head sculpt, and he actually positioned the eyes in a position that actually makes sense, because these DX figures, you can actually move the eyes around. And I dig this one. And again, this is a posing competition, not a photography competition. So I'm not going to be judging based on who took the most photos, the most cool photos, or most Photoshop or use lighting effects or any of that. I'm looking at the pose itself, because we want to get better at posing, and Photoshop is a whole nother challenge. So we get there another time. But I really like this one, and I really dig this one quite a bit. So there's that one. Now, second up is a figure I used to own. I actually used to own this one, and I can tell you it is quite fantastic. So this is going to be Captain Jack Sparrow. This thing is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love the pose, love the rum bottle, love, of course, Captain Jack. Look at that. Look at me knocking stuff over. You okay? You gonna be okay? Roger, Roger. I love the pose on this thing. I just like the Captain Jack comes with the coolest hands, the most detailed, and honestly, the head sculpt, the portrait is unbelievably awesome. So I really like this one, and this is how Captain Jack should look, I think. I don't know where he got this awesome chair, but I quite dig that as well. It's perfect. And I quite like this one. So if you like this one, guys, as we go along, make sure you vote for him. This one I quite like a lot. All right, next up we've got Iron Man. Looks like Iron Man Mark 7. I actually, believe it or not, by the time you're watching this, I either have just got my Mark 7 re-delivered because I got it back, and or it's directly after this. I don't know. But anyways, the Mark 7 is such an amazing figure that when I traded it off, I've been wanting it back for like a month and a half, and I finally I just got it back. So it's just an amazing figure. If you want to pick an Iron Man figure up, I would highly recommend you do so, because it is flipping amazing. So here's Iron Man Mark 7 in a little bit of a running pose. He's got the armored weapons going on, almost all the weapons going on, and there he is right there on that diorama base, which is reused, but still pretty cool. I really quite like this one. And I like that he used the clamp there to get a little forward momentum going on with this thing, so you don't have to worry about him falling over. And on one foot, not even the whole foot, it's like on the tiptoes of this heavy diecast figure that I think is pretty cool. So there we go. All right, Mythos Fete. Mythos Fete is up next. Another figure that I need to add to the collection. So I actually got rid of all my Fetes because I think this is the one that I want to have. And I think the other ones were great, but I only wanted one Fete, and I really like this one, and I need to add it to the collection very soon. If you have this one, let me know in the comment section down below. But I really like this one. I think the pose is great. I kind of dig it. He's just kind of like, it's almost museum-esque, but he's got all those weapons and all the Jedi stuff going on from his battles and time out in the deserts. I really quite like this one. So whoever did this, because I'm not reeling it, pretty awesome. If you like this one, vote up there. Next up, Cap. Now this is Civil War Cap. This one's pretty cool. So obviously Cap's always talking about throwing his shield. And with this particular figure, you can't, I wish they could do this, but Cap never actually came with a hand that would support the shield like he was actually going to throw it. Like he was, you know, he just never came with it. So he did have those double straps going on underneath for the Civil War version. And a lot of people really think this is probably the best Captain America figure out, except for the upcoming in-game figure, which is going to be amazing. Can't wait. But if you like this pose, definitely vote for it up top. Very good job all the way around there. So we got a Spidey, Advanced Suit Spidey from the PS4 game. Guys, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna give bonus points, not that it even matters, because you guys are the one voting, not me. Bonus points to throw in the comic in the background in the DTOF, because I think it looks pretty sick. So it appears that he used some like plastic wrap, whatnot, to actually wire it up to the DTOF. I think that's a tip and a trick coming from posing with Peter. So shout out to him, man. You guys do some awesome stuff over there. This looks sick. It's great. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man figures because of the proportions of the body. Other than Scarlet Spidey, which I think is probably the best Spider-Man out. I just really like that one. But this looks pretty sick. Nice forward momentum. I love the use of which eye lenses he decided to use. Movement going on, motion. It looks great, man. So good job. Next up, we've got Cap versus Thanos. Iconic scene right there. This one's actually pretty cool. So remember Infinity War, Cap's holding on to the gauntlet, and he's trying to fight off Thanos, hold him back, and Thanos is like, what? You know, kind of thing. So pretty cool that he actually has Cap leaning backwards, because I don't think without holding on to the actual gauntlet, I think Cap's falling backwards. I don't think he's standing up. So he's definitely not, you know, going that way. And the pose with Thanos looks pretty good too. So guys, if you like that one, vote up there as well. Good job. All right, we got a pair of Iron Man. Now, I didn't put any rules on whether or not you could use one figure, two figures, or a group of figures. I was just mainly looking for a pose. And if that happens to encompass two figures, that's okay. Because people do that all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I wanted to do is focus on one. And the 3-pack's calling me. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, 3-pack. I'm recording a video. You say hello?
What's up?
What's up? So, I'm making a posing video. So, yeah, I'll call you back. I'm gonna finish this video. See ya. That happens all the time. But like I was saying, this is the Iron Man Mark 7. It looks like War Machine Mark 1. Both figures are fantastic. I don't know which one you want me to grade or want us to vote on, but you guys choose. If you like this one, vote up top. I think it's pretty sick. Again, the Mark 7. Love it. It's got the Mark 50 in the background with the Tony Stark head sculpt. And I see in the background of the photo, not that it's even relevant at all, but it looks like he's watching some guitar music in the background on YouTube because there's a reflection on the monitor. So, right on with the guitar stuff. So, I really like this one as well. All right, this one right here, guys, Star Wars. Speeder bike. Now, I actually have this speeder bike and the Scout. I got them way up there. And I quite like this pose. Like, I kind of dig it. It's not on the bike, so you don't have to worry about balancing him. He's getting ready to get on the bike, and I really like this one. And kudos to you. I almost want to give you like extra bonus points for getting the hoses to attach to the actual bike in both spots. If you guys own this bike, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the control arms. The hoses that go into the bike, they suck, and they're terrible. So I'm hoping Hot Toys does a better job with those. But I really like this pose. I think you did a really good job, bud. So again, if you want to vote for Speeder Bike and Scout, throw a vote up there. And then we had some Instagram submissions. So here we go, guys. This is actually pretty cool. I had a tough time posing Hoth Leia. I had a tough time posing this one, but had I seen this pose, I would have 100% copied it. It's fantastic. So this one's pretty sick. So I really like this one, Hoth Leia. What an iconic suit, iconic just movie, and the portrait on this one is beautiful. Even though it's pretty much the same portrait as all of them, but I think the hair works on this one. The Bespin Leia one's coming out very soon, or actually is already out. But this one right here, I think just absolutely nailed it. So Hoth Leia, what do you guys think of this? I quite like it. It's got the attitude. Right? It's got the hip kicking out and the arm behind it. It's just, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to like influence any votes here, but I like that one. And probably one of the most awesome poses. And I'll put this out there. This Vader pose is sick. It's sick. I really quite like this one, man. I really do. I have a tough time posing my Vader, only because I'm super picky on it. And it's just, I have the one from A New Hope. I have that Vader. I want the Rogue One Vader. I just haven't bought it yet. But I really want the Rogue One Vader. This one right here, everything about this is awesome. I'm gonna give you some, it's some bonus points on lighting up the saber. That's cool. I'm assuming he did that with Photoshop, because I don't think the actual blades are bright enough to shine on the clothing like that. But I think this is fantastic. I really like this one. If you guys like Vader, if you like this pose, I'll throw a vote up there. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Poser of the Week. Like I said, there should be a poll up here. Vote for the ones you like, and have a discussion down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, which ones were your favorite, because otherwise I'm not going to know which one you voted for. I'm just going to see like little numbers. But let me know in the comment section down below. Let's see what you guys think. Come back for episode 2, where we will reveal the winners. And then we'll kind of have a little competition. We'll talk about some prizes and whatnot. I really would like to reward some amazing posers. If you know some awesome posers out there, definitely tell them about this. We need more submissions. You can submit by posting on Instagram, #PoserOfTheWeek, or you can email me 6scalenews@gmail.com, and you can send me photos there. Thanks to everybody who submitted a photo this week. You guys are awesome, fantastic posers out there, and I can't wait to get even better as we go along this journey, guys. And I want to say thank you. So, as always, collect what you like. See you next time.